Hi, my name's Dorothy Drew. This is a remake of my video on how to make Lactobacillus reuteri yogurt in an Instant Pot, because before I kept messing up and saying it was a slow cooker. So this is a method that's presented by Dr. Berg and Dr. William Davis. Dr. Berg does a demonstration of making this and then putting it into a yogurt maker. And I'll talk about what I've been doing and why I'm doing it afterwards, and I'll talk about the costs and everything. But so it's just a matter of I couldn't find it in a powder form, and I prefer to buy it locally. So I did find this product, which is just straight. I mean, what a great thing to give to young kids. So to have the amount Dr. Berg suggested, it'd be like 10 drops of this. It's a liquid form. And I figured to be sure that I actually had the right amount in case their measurements weren't the same as my drops, I put 15 or so drops in. And so I put a little bit of the creamer into here, added the 15 drops. And then for food for it, it's the inulin. And so I found this product. And so it was 2 tablespoons of that, or to use a 25 ml dropper, so 2 times 25 mils or 2 times 1 tablespoon, and then you just put the powder in. I found the powder is kind of difficult to dissolve in the cold creamer, so I end up using quite a bit, I add a bit more and then I mix it up. And that's it. So it's just a matter of, it's there. And then for the slow cooker, it's very, very simple. You pick the method called yogurt. And because I did it 36 hours before, it came up again with 36 hours. The first time I did it came up for 20 hours, and I wasn't quite sure how to change the timer. And it came out okay, but I think it's maybe a little bit firmer when it's done for the longer period of time. You can use the slow cooker lid, but the videos I watched said that you should take the rubber seal out. But I prefer to use a see-through pot lid, and I like to see what's going on. And that's it. So you put in the inulin, or dissolve some of the inulin into some creamer. You put the drops or the tablet, the Lactobacillus reuteri in. You mix in all the creamer, and it's done. So I bought this product, the probiotics. It was $24 Canadian, and I still have, I've done, I forget, 5 or 6. I still have like this much left, so it's going to be less than $1 a batch by the time it's all done. And the first batch or so, I did freeze some of the yogurt to use for when this finally gets used up. The inulin, it was $16 Canadian for this, and it's still, I think it started about there, so it's still pretty close to half. So it will do quite a few more batches. So again, it'll come down to about $1 a batch for this product. For this time around, I did get some organic creamer. So it's basically a liter or an American quart. So this is where the cost varies. So this particular one, I even got this organic form, but this grass-fed one costs twice as much as this other one. So depending on what the store sells, I mean, very few stores sell this particular product. And then if you use another version, like you could use just plain milk of other kinds. Apparently, if you use the half and half, it will be creamier. And so that's why I tried doing that. And it makes a wonderful yogurt. And it makes a small container. And I'm being really happy with it. So depending on which kind of milk you use, it's anywhere from about $4 to $8 Canadian to make a batch. And so I've been eating maybe half a cup to a cup a day, and it lasts me a good 3, 4, 5 days, depending on just how much I eat. So it's very cost effective, and I know it's got this yogurt, this particular Lactobacillus reuteri in it, and I think I'm sleeping better, but I mean it's hard to know. I had been on antibiotics, and I knew I had to do something. So when I saw the video, I thought, I'm going to try this. And I even dug out my old yogurt maker. I used to make yogurt when my daughter was an infant, a toddler, and I dug it out, and it looked the electric cord looked kind of sketchy. And I looked everywhere. I was just going to buy a new one, and nobody, not Canadian Tire, not Rona, not Loblaws, nothing. No place sold. They had it where you might be able to buy it online, but like I said, I prefer to see something before I buy it. But anyway, I came home and my son was looking it up for me, and then he came up and said, "Well, they talk about using slow cookers and instant pots, and I have both." So I watched videos about how to use a slow cooker and how to use an instant pot, and the instant pot looked easier. Just put it all in the one the pot and put in all the ingredients and turn it on, and that's it. And so in about a day and a half, 2 days, it will be done. And by that time, I'll be finished the previous batch. And like I say, I know I need it to get a new batch of yogurt of lactobacillus into me. And so when I finally use up all of the drops of the L-reuteri, then I'll use something that's sort of a mixture of everything. Anyway, that's a quick version of how you can use an instant pot to make the L-reuteri yogurt, and hope you can go ahead and try it yourself.